Hi first graders, it's me, Mrs. Herzl. I am outside in my backyard playing a game of Go Fish with Mr. Herzl, and I was just thinking this would be a great opportunity for a math question. Do you have any tents? It's time to close your eyes and visualize. This is the part of the math story where we close our eyes and we try to paint a picture in our heads of what is happening in the story. Ready? Jack and Jill were playing cards. Jack had 6 matching cards. Jill had 10 matching cards. How many more cards did Jill have than Jack? Now that we've had some time to visualize the story, let's read it one more time together and then pause the video so you have some time to figure out the answer by yourself before we check our work together. Jack and Jill were playing cards. Jack had 6 matching cards. Jill had 10 matching cards. How many more cards did Jill have than Jack? Are you ready to check your work? Let's think about the problem. The first thing that I noticed in the story was that Jack had 6 cards. Then I noticed that Jill had 10 cards. The biggest clue I noticed in the story was the words, how many more, which tell me that this is a comparison problem. I need to figure out the difference between Jill's number of cards and Jack's number of cards. Let's get started. The first thing I'll do to solve this story is to write the names of the characters on my board, starting with Jack because he was first in the story. I'll write Jill's name just below his. Now, I need to represent the number of cards Jack and Jill had by drawing circles. Jack had 6 cards, so I'll draw 6 circles next to his name. Jill had 10 cards, so I'll write 10 circles next to her name. I'm going to be very careful to line them up to make it easier to compare the circles. Now that we have both of their cards represented with circles, we can draw lines between the circles they have in common to make it easier to see how many more cards Jill had than Jack. Now it's really easy to see that Jill had 4 more cards than Jack. But let's not stop there. Let's use an equation to represent this problem. When we do comparison problems like this one, we have to find the difference between 2 numbers. So, to find the difference, we use subtraction. I'm going to take the bigger number, Jill's 10 cards, and write that first. Then, I will subtract the smaller number, Jack's 6 cards. I know the difference between 10 and 6 is 4. So 10 minus 6 equals 4. We did it! Thanks for practicing some math with me today. I hope it got your brains thinking, and don't forget to practice at home. Bye guys!